Good evening, baby. Right, I need to move this. It always looks really bloody weird, doesn't it? Very, very weird indeed. I have no idea how much of a delay I'm going to get. Very, very weird indeed. Let's turn that down because we don't want that repeating on us, do we? Hello and welcome to a wonky screened Whiskey Wednesday. What the heck is going on here? That's bizarre. That's really bizarre. Something's not right there, is it? Oh, is that better? A little bit. Not really. Not really, not really. Is that better? That's a bit better, a bit wonky. How you all doing? Scott Silver. Hello, mate. You're the first person in the chat. How you doing? It's a real cool to see you back, mate. And, ooh, Stephen's in already. Hello, dude. How you doing? Liked your video today, mate. And Scott, it's really cool to see you back doing some videos again. I hope you're well. You seem well. You seem very on it, which was good. I'll just hang on a little while. Doing great, pal. That's really great, mate. I'm really pleased for you. And Stephen, I actually got the piece of silver on time this week, which was good. Coin Noob, hello, sir. How are you? Hope you're well. Thank you for popping along. I'll give it a couple of minutes for start. It's all turned muggy again. It's sort of been a bit wet where I am in the West Midlands today. We've had quite a bit of rain over the last 24 hours, I suppose. Maybe less, maybe 18 hours. And quite a bit of rain, which is good. I'm pleased you're good, Coin Noob. That's great. And now it's now the rain's gone. It's gone all sticky again, which isn't the best, but hi ho, it is what it is. It is what it is. No, it's not much of a Whiskey Wednesday today. It's a cup of tea Wednesday, which is a bit boring. But there's a bloody good reason for it, and I'll let you know in a minute. Anyway, let's go through the formality, get all that out of the way first. As always do on a Whiskey Wednesday, I do a quick rundown on the backdrop, and always introduce everyone. I've got my backdrop, and that's obviously Cobra down here. That's Cobra's corner. Bits and pieces he's bought me and sent to me over the time. Stack collector there, chopping up a bit of wood. Camel Finance, obviously the camel with a hump. Jim's gift there. Jim all the way from, hiya, Shiny Stacker, how you doing? And Luke, evening, mate. How you doing? Thanks for coming along. Yeah, Jim. I was talking to Jim today, well, texting Jim today. We're going to have a bit of a conversation. He's all the way from Australia, which is really nice indeed. No, there's nothing wrong with a cuppa tonight anyway. So yeah, let's have a look at the backboard. Who we got? We've got Gold Silver Stacker. We've got Your Time Is Now, little stickers, Gordy, and Scott Silver. Talk of the devil. There's your sticker there, dude. Which is really cool. And then we've got Daft Precious Metals, Nerd UK, Blistering Barnacles, Stephen, God's Money, Stack Collector, Stacker Social, 365. And we've got APM. I don't know how APM is. Does anyone know how APM is? Hopefully he's okay. And then we've got Cobra Stacker, CY Sterling represented there. Then we've got Sai, the Sound Mounds Cardouse piece, which is what a one, which was really nice. BBA, good evening, matey. How you doing? Who else? Have I missed anyone else out? I don't think so. Obviously CPM, that's me. And then we move over to here. We've got our poker chips over here, and we've got poker chips from Addicted to Precious Metals. This tea's pretty potent. Nerd UK, Stack Collector, Blistering Barnacle, Scott Silver, Gordy's Gold and Silver, 365, Daft Precious Metals, Stacker Social, Stephen's old poker chip there. Your Time Is Now, and Gold, Silver, Hunter, poker chips. And this is obviously 365's Copper Corner, which is what I like to call it. So yeah, that's an introduction to the backdrop like I do every time, which is really cool. Really cool, Stephen. Right. No whiskey. The reason why, I've got a bit of an upset stomach today. So I thought it's best that I better not get into it. So because the two won't go very well. Normally on a Thursday after Whiskey Wednesday, it's not the greatest. Yeah, with a little bit of an upset stomach, it's probably not a very good idea that I have any. So we're going to stick with tea, so I can be abusive in a sober way tonight. So welcome everyone. Right, what I normally do is go through what have I been doing since last Whiskey Wednesday. Well, last week I didn't realise I did post on my community tab. Did you want me to go live last week? And by the time Whiskey Wednesday came round, I did a little vote thing and it said no, don't bother, save your liver, which I really like that. So I just did a recording, but when I looked the following day, obviously people had missed it and said, no, we want a live. So hence doing a live this week, which would be good. Tea with the old fox upon it. Yeah, good old foxes. So what have I been doing? Not too much, been busy-ish work-wise. What have I been watching? What happened last week? Last week I had a stack chat on, stack chat, no, I don't have a stack chat. The Stack Collector has a stack chat. I had on my What podcast, I had the pleasure of having Stephen on there. And we had a good old chat for an hour and a half, and we went through his story, which was really interesting, and I would highly recommend, if you haven't heard it, whiz over to my What podcast and look under videos, and I think it's in a playlist, Creator Series, and Stephen's the last one on there. Yeah, really interesting. Really enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Stephen, for coming along. We're going to do a part 2 on that as well, which will be good if you want to come back, mate. Yeah, Stephen's got a great story. Often perceived as the joker in the community, but that's very deceiving because he's not. He's got an amazing bit of experience behind him from a stacking and collecting point of view, and he's got a fantastic story as well, which I really enjoyed listening to. So that was a real privilege just to share that bit of time with him, which is really good. And then afterwards jumped on Cobra Stacker's auction, which seemed like I'm like a boomerang, mate. You keep coming back, yeah, for sure. Cobra Stacker's auction was after that. That seemed to go okay. I know Cobra's really busy at the moment. He's really busy with his business. But that was, yeah, that was an interesting one, watching that. I find it a little bit difficult not buying anything. because there's some really nice pieces. But I think he was having a bit of a clear out last week, so a lot of his stuff seemed to go very quickly. So I think he cleared out quite a bit of his old stock, which was good, really good to see. So yeah, watched that. And then Saturday, obviously Saturday, didn't do anything during the day YouTube wise, but I did catch up on, oh yeah, I was a little bit late getting onto it, but the Stack Chat on the Stack Collectors channel was with Cobra. And yeah, caught up on that, which was really good. That was interesting to listen to. But we'd gone out for a meal, so I didn't get on it till about 8:30, something like that. But I managed to catch an hour and a bit of it. I do like the Stack Chats; they're really interesting, really laid back and interesting. Some great subjects on there, which was really great. Then I think afterward, yeah, going back before I go into the next bit afterwards, on Stacker Social, you might have heard me talking about Stacker Social last week. And I finally got my head around it. I've committed myself into really learning about it. And yeah, it's great. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. And after a bit of pestering, they've set up a whiskey lounge in there for me to be the landlord of, which is really great because and they've set up a voice chat in there. And after the Stack Chat, we had like an after party Stack Chat, which a few people you nearly said cool. Yeah, I'm trying hard not to, mate. You've made me so self-conscious of it, it's ridiculous. But no, bollocks. I'll probably say it from now on now. We'll see if we can discipline myself from saying it. But yeah, we did an after chat, after Stack Chat in the lounge, which was really cool. I think there was, yeah, look, I said it already. I think there was five of us in there, 5, 6 of us, which is great. Yeah, just a bit of a relaxed chat. I like to have a listen to see what people are up to. But I want to really encourage people. I want it really over time. I really encourage newer people to try and get into the chats on there. Because it's really cool listening to other people's journeys and information and finding out why they're into stacking and all that sort of stuff. So I shall be pushing for that a lot going forward. Mike Waters. Hello, Mike. How you doing, mate? Let's have a quick look, see what you'd be saying. Thanks, BBA. Podcast was awesome. I like Boomerang Matt. I still need to catch up on some videos on the What podcast, mate. Look forward to watching them. Yeah, mate, they'll always be there, you know. Chinese Baguette Stacker, it's difficult to watch and now buy, mate. LOL, you feel like a right window shop. Yeah, mate, I do actually. But I have actually broken the trend. Been a bit of a naughty boy. But we'll come on to that in a little while. Yeah, Mike, thanks for popping in. It's really, really great of you. And Coin Noob's gonna change my name to Cool 71, just to catch you out, CPO. If you do that, mate, that would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Cool 71. It's got a nice ring to it, though. Really nice ring to it. So anyway, getting back to Stacker Social, loving it. I'm going to try and have a regular slot on there, maybe on a Thursday. I might do it on a Thursday, and have an open chat that's open for an hour or two, and I really want to try and encourage people to come in there. Some new people. I don't want it to be the same people. I mean, obviously, I like the same people coming in, but it's I can't see the point of having a voice chat system. Well, I can see the point of it, obviously, if it's only just the same people coming in all the time. So, oh my good grief, I am honoured. My mate, Cobra Stackers, dropped in. How cool. Cheers, mate. Thanks for popping in. Anyway, yeah, that'd be really great to try and encourage. You know, there's 470 odd members in Stacker Social, and I know everyone doesn't want to talk. But it'd be kind of cool to truly encourage people to have a bit of confidence and get that socializing up a little bit. So yeah, I should push that over time, hopefully. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yourself? You okay? I'm very good. Oh, you're talking. Oh, sorry, you're talking to Kai Newber. Sorry, mate. I'm good anyway. Hope you're well as well. And talking of Cobra Stacker, when coincidentally we've got Cobra Stacker and Coin Noob 71 in the chat. Two videos I've really enjoyed is both of your videos on the Sigma machine. Brilliant, both of them brilliant, so informative. And all right, okay, yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, I'm good. Sorry. Yeah, so informative the videos that Coin Noob and Cobra Stacker has put out there, to the degree that if I was fortunate enough to have one, then I would probably use their videos as a reference to see how it works, without having to read the book. That's how good they were, both were. I personally think made it very easy to, if I definitely had one in my hands, I could quickly reference either of those two channels and definitely see how they work. So well done, guys. Great job, it has to be said. And I hope the company has looked after you in whatever way, shape or form, because they should do, because they were spot on videos, absolutely spot on videos. But anyway, where was I? I was into Stacker Social Saturday night. So yeah, that was really good. So yeah, going forward, probably I might do it on a Thursday evening, maybe, I don't know yet. Try and encourage some people just to come on. I'll be on there and encourage people just to come and have a chat and actually, in a voice way, ask stuff rather than, posting it. I suppose it's just another angle within that medium to explore and push and make better for the community. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Said it again twice. So then on Sunday, we had an experiment on the What podcast. We had an experiment of a virtual down the pub chat, which was really cool. Really interesting. There was me, Cobra, Stephen, and Camel Finance and Kemazabi from America, and that was really cool. Really cool. It was a bit of an experiment. There was no agenda. I wanted to try and create a bit of a relaxed chat, and yeah, that was really great. And I think we pulled it off. I've actually had a few people reach out to me that would and said, "Oh, can I come on next? Can I come on next?" So that's really great. That's really good news. And I'm going to talk about what I'm doing with the podcast and my channel going forward in a minute. So that was really good. That was pretty successful. I had great fun. Drunk too much as I always do. But yeah, it was good fun. Really good fun. So, moving on from there, that was Sunday. Before you know it, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Monday, Tuesday, what have I been doing? Just not a lot, really. Been watching a few videos. Mainly, I keep my eye on the markets and my investments, really, more than anything. Big, as you all know, that I watch Camel's Finances channel every day. And it was a real one thing, and I'm not just saying it because I haven't spoken to him since the weekend, but one thing was really nice was actually to see Cobra Stacker actually do a video outside of his auction. So that was really good. I'm just going to read Coin News thing. I did get a nice message from Sigma about my viz, which was cool. They loved my latest joke video, which was fun to make. Cobra did a good job too. Yeah, I'm really pleased they acknowledge what you guys have done there. It was amazing. It's probably as good a job as what they could do firsthand, but you guys know the community, so yeah, it was really great, and I'm glad you've had some good feedback back. So that's really what I've been doing. Really, I've been into winding between Stackers Social, my channel, the What podcast. Obviously, Stephen's had a few videos out lately talking about his lovely gold. And mate, I will never catch you up, dude. I promise. I will never catch you up. You're too far in front of me, dude. Way too far. Way too far. But yeah, it's that's been really good. Obviously, I've seen the Sigma machine videos, which has been really good. But other than that, I'm trying to rack me brain if anything else is jumping out. Oh, Scott Silver. Scott Silver's in the chat. It was really nice to see that that video after a long break. That was nice. Nice bit of whiskey you was drinking there, buddy. Just come on. CPM, think. Anyone else you've seen that's jumped out? Your time is now, Gonna go. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I think she had 2 coins that she reviewed. One of them was the 80-year anniversary of D-Day. That looked really cool. Her lighting's brilliant now. When she brings the coins up close, and the 40-year anniversary of the Ninja Turtles, and I especially liked it when she was doing her impression of the ninjas fighting. She was talking about her brother. Yeah, that was a really good video. But yeah, your time is now. Her videos are really coming on. I've yet to catch up on Gordy's. I don't know what happened with Gordy's logo video. I haven't watched that yet. I don't know whether he's changing his logo or not. I'll find out. But that's my update, really, from what I've been watching on YouTube. Yeah, right, getting back to tech. You might have seen me do a few test lives, and I've finally got them to work through OBS, and I've spent a little bit of time. Yeah, I know he is BBA. Yeah, it's I don't blame him, but I finally got my head around OBS, and I've managed to sort out how I can go live with more than one person using Zoom. I've created some nice backdrops, and I will thank the few people that have helped me doing those tests, giving me the feedback. It all seems to have worked. The only problem that I've found is my computer, with all the stuff that I'm trying to do with it now, with the podcast and my own channel. And especially when you try and go live, it's a bit of a nightmare. My poor little computer can't really cope. So that's prompted me to today go out and find out what I need, and I need to spend some money, which is going to be really cool. And I'm really looking forward to that, because now I've got my head around how OBS works. It means I can really bring plenty of people. Hi, Si, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. I can bring plenty of people in, and I will be able to run lives on my channel better. I'll be able to run lives on the new podcast, which I'm really excited about, because that could be really interesting. Especially if we run a live with a down the pub version or a 2 Swigs in a Cig version, and do that live. So yeah, I'm really a bit proud of myself. I've got my head around the tech, and it looks like it works. So yeah, watch this space in the future. Dead excited about that. Dead excited. Well, I've wimped out tonight, guys, in case anyone doesn't know. I've got a bit of an upset stomach, so I'm having to drink tea. But that keeps me sober, which means I can be more abusive. So, getting on. What's next? Finally, last week in my recording, I, unfortunately, on my encouraging new stackers to stack 1 ounce of silver a week challenge, which has been a challenge for me. Oh, Stephen, look, I've opened the top properly. I twisted it this time, mate. I twisted it. So, yeah, on my challenge, unfortunately, I didn't receive my piece of silver last week. It didn't come in a post, but it did come on a Thursday. And this week's one come as well, which was good. So we have 2 pieces to add to this little stack. Now, I haven't opened. Look at the state of this. Now, I know Stephen did not send it like this. This is how it turned up at the post office. And I don't know whether it's been thrown in a puddle or AB, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. I don't know whether it's all right, and Ed Lowe, thank you very much. 1 ounce min or 1 ounce max, LOL. Yeah. Yeah, look at how it turned out. Post office is falling apart. They really are. But that's how it turned up. It's not, I know that's not how Stephen would have sent it, that's for sure. So we'll open her up and hopefully we have indeed. Get rid of that piece. And hopefully we've got last week's 1 ounce piece of silver, which is, they're all Britannias. I think Britannias is a good way forward to encourage new stackers. 2016. Now, Stephen, you was moaning about Atkinson's flips today. Oh, I'm just going to rip it, it's easier. There we go. 2016 Brit. Very nice. Another one to add to the stack. And it just goes to show, if I can do it, anyone can do it. But this really is to encourage people just to get that stack going more than anything. You know, don't worry about it. Don't worry that it's only 1 ounce of silver, because look how quick that's turned in to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ounces already. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And that was last week's. Then this week's turned up. Here we go. Typical Stephen. This is how I expect it to come. Not tramped through bloody whatever they tramped it through, the bloody post office. Now this is this week's edition, which is great. Nice envelope. Typical Stephen. He does package all this stuff up so bloody well. I know he jokes around a lot, but Jesus, he does care. He really does give a shit, which is so cool. We're lucky. We're lucky. Cobra's the same. Trying to get into bits like Cobra sent you. Like, wow. He packs them up super, super tight. So, yeah, another Britannia, because that's part of the stack that I want to achieve. And this one is, took the gloves off this time, 2015. So that's another ounce of silver achieved. Now, these must, you quite often hear Stephen talking about when he was buying tubes of Britannias, 2015 and 16. These were obviously part of those. So I've got a little bit of his history, early history of stacking in my hands, which is great. Correct me if I'm wrong, Stephen. But look, for all you new guys that can't be asked, or you're too scared, or you think it's not worth it, before you know it, you start building a base stack of your own. You know, just by adding that 1 ounce a week. And it really does collect up. Really does. Really does. Which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So I will continue till we've filled the tube up. I think there's 25 that go in a tube. And then we'll reevaluate what we're going to do next. I'm going to talk about that tonight via a question I received. So that's great. So that's a nice little addition. Now I've been naughty, which I knew I'd be naughty, and I'm not sure. Do you want to see what I bought? There's 2 packages here. Or do you want me to save that for another video? And I'll get on with this video. Tell me doesn't seem that long ago that you started. No, mate, it's just mad. It really stacks up, dude. You want to see what I've got now? Okay. Coin noob, it's down to you, dude. Right, this was a spontaneous buy on Monday, actually. I was sitting there watching some pricing and I'm thinking, I wonder if what's going to happen to this gold price over the next the 6 or 7 months. And I thought, well, if I keep sitting on my hands and not buying anything, I'm not adding to my stack. So I decided to order something from Chards. And can anyone guess in the chat what it is? I'll give you a couple of seconds, well, a minute or so. I want to see. Go on, guys, have a guess. What I bought from Chards. It's in that package. A gold maple, says Coin Noob. G&D gold. What's G&D? Georgian Dragon gold. Georgian Dragon gold coin. A gold Phoenix. Star Wars 50p's. Definitely not. Oh, everyone likes does everyone like the Georgian the Dragon then? Cobra Stacker gold Phoenix. Keep the guesses going. Side of Sandman, a Sovereign. Oh, man. Sovereigns. Sovereigns are like my precious. They really are. Terrible for Sovereigns. It is. If I can get it out the wrapper. It's golden. So no one said silver, did they? I might give it away a little bit because I was talking about the gold price. It is the new Batarang. Definitely not. Oh wow, I've actually sent it in a capsule. It is ready. I couldn't resist. I had to. I've held off for so flipping long. Now there you go. I'll get some focus on it. Cobra Stack, I knew you. As soon as you popped it up, mate, I just thought, yeah, definitely, you got it. And I think, oh, Shiny Stacker, you said that as well, didn't you? Do I win it for getting it right? No. If you give me $2.5 for it, you can have it, dude, by all means. But yeah, really pleased. I couldn't resist it. I'm getting a little bit stir crazy. I shouldn't do. I need to discipline myself. But yeah, it is a nice. I mean, considering they've only done 10,000 of these, it's really cool. That means I've got the set now, which is great. Oh, I give that away, haven't I? Yeah, it's really great. It's the same. I can't show you the others because I haven't got them. But yeah, really pleased with that. That's really cool. Said it again, Stephen. So that can sit in the background. But yeah, Cobra, you know me well, dude, don't you? You know me very well. Big baller. Sod off. No one's a bigger baller. Actually, we've got the biggest baller in the world here, as far as stacks are concerned. Yeah, Luke, mate. Yeah, obviously, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. That'll probably be my little rant. So yeah, couldn't resist that. Had to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much else, but right. And then this one here, this was someone else's fault that displayed these in a video, and I thought to myself, oh, that's just too nice. And so yeah, Sunday, I think it was Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, I ordered these, and they came yesterday as well. Can anyone guess what these are? Let's see. There's 2 packages. They're not gold. Give you that. Can anyone guess what they are before I open them? Go on, have another go. 5 coloured dragons. 5 coloured dragons. Luke, yeah, right, they're silver. Dragons, 5 coloured dragons, Una and the lion. The coins, not bars. Una. Okay, let's see. This is like Christmas. I haven't done this for ages. Absolutely ages. Argentia, no. Oh, no, I shouldn't be saying anything, should I? Let me show you. Let's see. Mine's a missing in the post at the moment. Germania, nope. I shouldn't have said that either. Right, ready? Now, Shiny Stacker, have you got my place bugged by any chance? It's spot on, dude. Yeah, I saw these on Stephen's. I'm on a roll. You are, dude. You are indeed. I think Stephen. I've seen these. Have I seen these on Cobra? Have you had these on your auction at all, or have you got them? Or are these different to a carded version? I'm not sure. But I think I saw these on. Stephen's channel, and I just sat there and I thought, oh, Kobe did have the carded ones, didn't you? Carded ones, but yeah, I thought, are they the same or are they a different dragon on them? I can't remember. I'm really not sure. But anyway, I saw these and I just thought, oh, because I'm not a great lover of assay cards, coins. But I saw these on Stephen's channel and I thought, wow. Wow, perf mint as well. Can't go wrong. Thanks, Cobra. You can't go wrong, really, with these. And it's really strange. So, yeah, and I just went for it. So, good old silver trader. Where are we? Here we go. Oh, man, shiny stacker. That's bad news. Yeah. I'm going to make a nice presentation case for these. Because I think put in the right case, and it's something I'm going to have in my backdrop. Not to put away in a stack because they're too bloody lovely. Being coloured, they're just too nice. They're absolutely too nice to not have out. So yeah, they're going to go. I'm going to have to try and work out how I can display them, really. But it all gets so expensive, doesn't it? Because I've seen some nice acrylic Camel Finance. Hello there. Colour you want? I said, ooh, all of them. LOL. Yeah, me too, dude. Yeah, they just look really nice in a nice case, I think. And I think there we go. The blue one. Is it blue and orange, or I don't know what the colours are, but yeah, it'd be nice. I think there's 10 of these, isn't there? Is there 10 of them? I'm not sure. Possibly. Thank you. So yeah, yep, I got those while I was at it, because believe it or not, oh yeah, there's another one. Let me have a look. 5 now, and they're bringing out another 5 out, I think. No, mate, no, it's I'm not. Oh no, you're probably right. I don't know what else I've got here. What else have I ordered? Do you know what? I don't even know what I've ordered half the time. I haven't ordered the same one, have I? Oh no. Oh no, this is, yes, sorry. This, I was speaking to Cobra ages ago, and I was saying I've never, ever, ever got the actual silver dragon. And it just totally went out of my head because I'm addicted to blooming. Your time is now. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. I was talking about you a little while ago. So yeah, I'd never got the silver dragon when it come out. And I think these are the carded versions, weren't they? I'm not sure. Perhaps Cobra can let me know in the chat. I'm not very good with knowing what's what. But yeah, I saw these and I thought, sod it, I'll get those as well. They're quite nice to have in the backdrop. So yes, I broke the mold. I cracked. Totally cracked. And actually bought something which is terrible. But hey ho. Oops, let's just move that back a bit. So yeah, that's really cool. Coloured was carded, I think. Yeah, I think they were. One of the card is that front facing, all the others are the same you have. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought they'd be really great to have in a backdrop somewhere. I'm going to try and make some sort of case up for it at some point in the future. True legend, thank you for popping in. Oh, crikey, I've got loads of you popping in tonight. That's really nice of you, thank you. Thank you very much. Right, moving on. Last but not least, now, I don't know if anyone noticed, I did put in the community tag part of my channel, I'm going to do a live tonight. If anyone's got any questions, fire away and ask one, and I'll talk about it. So, good old Luke, bless him, replied, and I'll read his question out, which is really interesting. He, Luke is a bit of a, I don't know, I think Luke's, I believe, relatively new to the community, but I read a lot of his, he comments a hell of a lot, like a lot of you do, but he comments on a lot of other people, and a lot of his comments are really sort of interesting to read. And we've had quite a nice dialogue between us. He seems a very nice guy. It'd be great for him to come on my channel one day. I would really look forward to that, for sure. Yeah, you're getting some love in the chat, which is great. But you deserve it, mate. You seem a really nice guy. Anyway, hello, CPM. Hope you are well. He always says it. Hope you're well today, bud. Question for Whiskey Wednesday. Knowing what you know now, if you could go back 5 years and give yourself some advice, what would it be? What do you reckon on that question? So, that's a good question. I'll read it again. Hello, CPM. Hope you're well today, bud. Question for Whiskey Wednesday. Knowing what you know now, if you could go back 5 years and give yourself some advice, what would it be? Wow. Always an enthusiastic commenter. Yeah, he is, mate. He is. He really is. So, bloody hell, how do I answer this question? I thought about it. I'd advise myself to invest in silver and gold. Yeah, definitely. Now, I probably can answer this 2 ways, really. And I'm going to be honest. I always like to be honest. And the most obvious thing for me is, if it's just purely looking at what we invest in or whatever, I would have said to myself, as the biggest bit of advice from 5 years in the future, going back, invest in everything more. And I think that's bloody obvious, really. But it isn't. There's a caveat to that, and I'm going to go into that in a minute because I'm really passionate about it. Now, yeah, definitely. Go back 5 years. What would I do? I'm going to just keep to the simplicity of it all. Yeah, I would look at, obviously, I know what's happened over the next 5 years, and I would not to get the vaccine. Oh, God. Oh. Too right. Obviously, go back 5 years. You look at the dates. Now, you all know I'm into Bitcoin, for sure. I'm not just going to talk about Bitcoin here. I'm going to talk about everything that I personally invest in. So I would look at Bitcoin. Now, I think 5 years ago this week, I think it was about £6,000 or £8,000, I believe. Not dollars. It might have been $8,000, something like that. It's about $6,000 in our money. Obviously, knowing what I know now, oh boy, I would be on a yacht somewhere, probably, doing this podcast, doing this live. Obviously, it's ridiculous not to even, for anyone to turn and say, oh, that was a dumb idea. It's stupid because we know, and that's part of the question, I know. So yes, I would have done that. I also would have bought more gold, obviously, because that's done relatively well, proportionately, and obviously silver, proportionately. Probably would have gone hard on a few more shares, assets, for sure. And yeah, I mean, it's such an obvious thing, but it isn't. if you really do a deep dive into it, to me, there's more to it than that. Now, my advice would have been to learn more, educate myself very quickly, stop, this is where I'm going to start swearing, stop fucking about, take things a bit more seriously and educate yourself and learn quickly. It's a sort of philosophy I've taken over the last 3 years, but obviously I've got the hindsight of Luke's question. You know, I'm going back 5 years now. Knowing what I know now, I would have looked at that more seriously. I wouldn't have just said, "Oh yeah, I would have stacked more silver." No, I wouldn't have done. "Oh yeah, I would have stacked more gold." No, I wouldn't have done. And I would have took the same attitude with all of the other things, knowing what I know now. Purely, I would have looked at it more constructively and said, how do I construct my portfolio? Oh, I know what you want, Luke. This is where we're going to go. How would I have constructed, knowing what I know today, my portfolio to reap the best return out of it? And I would have sat there and not just gone, oh, well, gold's going to make me, this is hypothetical because I haven't looked it up. Gold's going to make me 20% return over the next 5 years. So fuck it, I'm going to buy 50 grand's worth of gold. Great, make 20%. Silver's going to make me, I don't know, 15% return. These are all hypothetical things, but you get my drift, because I'm actually probably looking at a constructive point of view, but fictitious figures. Silver's going to make me 15% over the next 5 years. Fuck it, I'm going to buy 100 grand's worth, or 10 grand's worth, or 5 grand's worth. You know what I mean? Look at Bitcoin. Bloody hell, that's going to make me 250%, 300% probably over the next 5 years. Bollocks! I'm gonna put 50 grand in there. Fuck all the rest. You know. Excuse my language, but I get really passionate over this. And the same with certain shares. You know, the S&P. If I don't do the S&P, you all know that. I'm too old to do that now. But certain shares I invest in, and I would have gone more heavier and whatever. But pardon me, it ain't about that. What I've learned is to learn about inflation, deflation, debasement of money supply. Now, I did a video the other day, a simple, I think it was last Sunday, out in my garden. Very simple explanation, very standard. There's a lot more people out there that are so much more. Yeah, kind of. I'll get into that. There's so much more that that affects our investments, and I've learnt that. So I would use that knowledge and take it back 5 years, and then look at it and go, okay, I know that that's going to happen. I know this is hypothetical, but you asked me this. I know that this can happen, that can happen, that can happen, that can. Getting back into what Coin Noob says, obviously you're going to have to look at a budget, but once you've looked at your budget, before I even look at the budget, I would work out how I'm going to protect myself going forward, and look and educate myself into finding out what really is going to give me that true asset return, taking into consideration inflation, because inflation's been a fucking animal over the last 5 years, especially when they printed all that money during flu season. It's had a massive effect on the economy globally and everywhere. So that's going to have a massive effect on your investment. And the same with money debasement. If you don't educate yourselves on these things, then it's all right saying, and this is get really passionate about it, it's all right saying money go up, but in real terms, is it going up if you're not beating what's fighting against you all the time? So, and that happens with any asset and anything, totally, absolutely anything. Hi, Jumping, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. So it isn't a case of me just going, yeah, gold's gone up. I would have invested in it and backed the truck up and stuck it all in there. From a true, if you've done your education and you've really sort of put yourself up, got off your ass and put the time and effort, which really, it's up to you what you do. I'm not your daddy. You do what the fuck you like. You've always heard me say that. But in true reality, if my son asked the same question, I would have to sit down and have that conversation with him, and which we do actually quite often. So oh man, it would. There's so many things that we have a tendency to forget, and I think one of the biggest things that we all do, and it's not our fault, because and the longer we've been here, the longer we've been indoctrinated into thinking value is just the pound. Well, it isn't. Value isn't the pound at all. It really is not. It has a value, but it can be devalued. It can be inflated away. And if you don't understand that, then you'll be constantly, especially if you're young guys, you'll be constantly working against something that in true reality is taken away from your investments rather than you trying to add to your investments. Now, obviously, there's economic conditions that change. There's been a lovely bubble where inflation hasn't been the massive issue, but by God, it is now. It really is now. And money debasement is a massive thing. It's something that it isn't just all about. We work so frigging hard, and I know a lot of you out there, especially in these times, you work so hard, so hard, and you want to protect that time and energy. Your time and energy is your value. It 100% is your value. Your value. If you look at true value, it's you, your time and your energy, and what you're going to transfer that time and energy into without it being secretly inflated away. It's all part of the system. You can't avoid it. It's massive. It really is massive. But get your head around it. It's about getting off your ass. It really is. It's solely about getting off your backside and learning. And don't listen to don't listen to me. Fuck me, no. Don't listen to me at all. I don't know nothing. I've always said I don't know nothing, but I've got a damn good idea of what I want to achieve, and I'm achieving it. And the reason why I'm achieving it is because I'm learning about things that is affecting my investment today. And even if you're 20 years of age, like my son does, he learns about it. He wants to know. He wants to make sure that what he's doing, although there's no guarantees ever, but what he's doing over the long term is going to reward him for the time and energy he's going out there to earn this shit fiat currency. But it is what it is, So that's how I'd answer that question, deeper than just oh yeah, I'll buy gold because it's made me 20%. Oh yeah, I'll buy silver because it's made me whatever. Oh yeah, I'll buy Bitcoin because it's made me whatever. It's irrelevant to me now. One of the fundamental things I now look at my whole investment process is in all my assets. I just look at them as an asset. I don't look at them as how much they're worth anymore. If I solely think that that's going to be a good investment, then I want to stack, buy an ounce of gold or a quarter ounce of gold or a half ounce of gold or a 10th ounce of gold to improve the amount of weight I'm getting. I don't care how much it's worth. I really don't. It's all about that's what I believe to be worth to put in my portfolio as a percentage, and that's what I want to increase evenly across my portfolio. Same with silver, same with Bitcoin, the same with my stocks and shares, etc., etc., etc. I've got my home, don't need another home, so I get really passionate about it because I can kick my ass for so many years thinking about value in pound note terms. I really can. And I was that was just a distraction, massive distraction. It was all about, I've got a good job, I've built that up. Let's exchange my time and money. And that's a great way to look at it, because it is your time and money, energy, your time and energy to accumulate whatever you can. And by fuck, you want to protect it. Because if not, you do like I did for 20, 30 years, 35 years, piss it up the wall. I didn't protect fuck all, you know. Didn't protect fucking nothing other than, yeah, the economy was booming and I've been lucky to live through that era. You know, it didn't really matter, but by God, I was wrong. And, but I'm putting it right, and I'm putting it right really quickly while I can. So it's all achievable. It might be a bit tougher now, and yeah, it is tougher. But the principles haven't changed. The big boys don't give a fuck. They don't care whether you're stacking silver, gold, Bitcoin, stocks and shares or whatever. Learn what they're doing. Learn what the banks are doing, you know? And it is so important. From my hearts, your personal time, and I keep going on about it, your personal time and energy is the greatest asset that you can look after. And if you don't protect that in a way going forward, all those fuckers out there will take it from you. They really will. They'll fucking take it from you. So there you go. There's the rant. Really passionate about it. Terrible. But, don't take my word for it. You've all got your opinion. Most of you are doing well. Probably all of you are doing well, and good luck to you. But just think about what you're doing. We're all in different situations. I'm really applying this. My whole thought process is to the people that haven't or aren't in that opportunity, that us older people have had that opportunity. We've got the fucking pensions that fucking brilliant and whatever, and the young guys haven't got it. So you've got to really, really work harder to understand how to protect your time and energy. It's simple as that. It doesn't matter whether it's fucking fair or fucking unfair. It is what it is. And, we've got to support you, to do it and keep the enthusiasm going. This is why I did the 1 ounce challenge a week. It's worth doing something. It's worth it. But while you're doing it, learn about stuff. So as you progress through your life, you may have an opportunity to do something else. The system's going to be out there. It may change. You can waste energy about, fucking this is going to be in, that's going to be in, that's going to be in, that's going to... Fuck, it doesn't matter. It's going to happen anyway. You ain't going to control it. No one in this community that I know of will be able to stop whatever's going to come into the future. What you can do is learn to protect yourself for the what if you can. And that's more important. So much more important. Jesus, I'll shut up now. Sorry. But I went deep. That's my thoughts. Hopefully there's something there. Hopefully, for the new guys and the people that are struggling, there's hope there, and there's, you just dig in deep, keep going. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. For sure. Yeah. Wow. I'll shut up now. Sorry. And that was without a drink. Oh, man. Was that okay, Luke? Does that sort of answer it, mate? I could really go deeper than that, obviously, but I don't want to put people off, and I don't want to sound arrogant and feel better, love. Yeah, I do. It's really funny because I get messages every now. I don't know if anyone else does. I get messages like, "Are you rich?" I think, what the fuck are you asking me that for? What are you worried about whether I'm rich or not? How much gold have you got? How much silver have you got? How big is your Bitcoin? How many Bitcoins have you got? Now, I get everyone wants to know each other's fucking business, but stop. What I was thinking this the other day. What relevance, excuse me, what absolutely relevance would it be if I turned round to someone and said, yeah, I've got £1,000,000? Other than my ego would go through the roof, and someone might say, oh, bloody hell. Or they might go, rich bastard, wanker. What relevance is it saying what you've got? The relevance is to help people try to improve what they're doing. You know, if you want to go through life worrying about what everyone else has fucking got, then you're not putting the time and energy into what you can do to improve yourself if you want to. That's mad. It's crazy. The stuff I get asked is bloody mad. It's crazy. I really don't get it. Really don't get it. Business CPM is coming out. Yeah, mate, it is, you know, it's fucking, it's crazy because, like, we waste so much time. And I've done this. This isn't directed at anyone individually. This is what I do when I talk to myself. It's, yeah, ego. Yeah, Luke, the thing is, everyone's got ego. Ego's a natural thing that we all live with. But that's besides the point. It doesn't matter. I love seeing what people have got. Yeah, I get off on it, and it's great watching it, and I really get a lot of it. But when someone asks me, "What have you got?" And, you know, are you, you know, how old are this? Da, 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 da. I just sit and think, why? Especially like young people when they ask me that, because they want to look. Why would that inspire you? Surely the journey would inspire you, not what I've accumulated, like in a monetary volume point of view. So yeah, but I'd see a lot of it around. You know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. We're so there's so much on the internet now about, and this is where you have to be careful. Like everyone like tries to sell shit, and I constantly say the only thing that's definite is everyone wants your money. They really do. Everyone wants your money, but you want to protect your money. You know, you protect your value. So yeah, I could go on. I could get really, really passionate about it because, and that's just me. And that's me talking to me after time. I spent so many years doing this, you know, looking up to people. Oh, the status. I want to be a millionaire. Well, I was concentrating on, you know, and that's where the lottery does well. That all these different things do so well because they're selling the dream. The dream is based on the accumulation or having loads of money, and that keeps us all down in that hamster wheel, churning out the bollocks to keep an economy going, and watching that money fucking disappear. It's fucking such a distraction. It's unreal. Mad. Could go on forever. It's crazy. Did anyone else ask me anything? Sorry, guys, but I knew this one. It's really funny, Luke, when you asked me this because it just sprung to mind, and I just thought, how would I answer that to someone new? And more than anything, I was talking to myself about my journey and what I've done, and I was very unfortunate. I didn't have a dad in my life. I ain't going to go into too much about that, but I didn't have a dad in my life, so I've had to learn everything like the hard way, really. And I don't know whether it's fate, but it's turned out I've got through life and it's looked after me. But fuck, I've made sure I've tried to do that the best that I could. I've been very fortunate, but I just. There's some simple lessons to learn if we don't blind ourselves with the bollocks and chase after stuff that is probably quite irrelevant. Yes, it's inspiring to see these wonderful displays. It's inspiring to see people on yachts. It's inspiring to see people with private jets. It's inspiring. But is it? Or is it just to keep us in dream world? You know? So keep to your channels. Get your child. I mean, lucky enough, the beauty about this community is there isn't any over egotistical, you know, channels in this little community, and it's a blessing. It's an absolute blessing. The rest of the world's fucking full of it. So try and keep within, get to know your little channels and the ones you're confident in, and then but don't marry no one's ideas. Don't marry no one's ideas, and then go out and educate yourself and use all these different things as references on part of your journey. I'll shut up now. I'll go on forever. I'll really go. Good job I'm not drinking. Really is. So there you go. That's me rant. Coin, I said I was going to have a rant tonight, didn't I? But it's not directed at anybody. It really isn't. It's truly directed at my journey and what I've learned, you know. And I've been a total prick most of my life when I look at it through those eyes. So yeah, if I went back 5 years, I would, probably had the head start, a 2-year head start on where I am today. And that probably would have made a massive difference. But that said, I'm still happy to be on that journey. It's fantastic. I knew, but oh mate, if you joined in, bloody hell, we would have been off, dude. Off. Oh yeah, cool. So yeah, brilliant. Definitely. What do you reckon? Any good? Now, someone else asked something earlier on. Let me have a flick back. Do you think if I had the same enjoyment had I put all my money into gold, even though I'd have been financially better off, but bored stiff? Do you think, this is from Jumping in the Sewer, do I think I'd have had the same enjoyment had I put all my money into gold, even though I have been financially better off, but bored still? I have no idea, dude. I can't answer that question because I'm not you, mate. I'm really not. I think you just got to do what you got to do, but and enjoy the journey and go on the journey and be sensible and look at risk and learn. I can't say enough. You've heard me say this so many times on my channel. Dip your toe in the pond with a little bit of what you like, and then educate the fucking life out of yourself on it, you know, and let it take you where it takes you, because it will take you to the places that you need to learn for sure, if you can be bothered. If you can be bothered. There's nothing more, nothing else. Camel, here's a question for you, CPM. If aliens, oh my God, if aliens come to Earth and chose you as an ambassador, they wouldn't. What 3 things do you show them? Your channel, Cobra Stacker Stack, and third, what porn is. There you go, dude. What about that? Be you, do or collect what you like, don't copy others. Yeah, you just got to do what you got to do more than anything. So there's my rant. Bloody hell, over an hour and 20 minutes. If anyone's got anything else they want to ask, them more than welcome. I can't thank you enough. Hopefully I haven't bored the life here. Sorry for swearing a lot, but that's me. I can't sit and not be me. It's so hard to try and express myself without me being me. I don't mean to be offensive. If anyone takes it as an offence, you can always switch it off, of course, and not follow me. It's not meant to be offensive at all. It's just an expression, and it just comes out. It's from where I'm from, man. It's where I'm from. So, that's cool. Thank you very much. Sure. Are you rich? Fuck off, Chemo. Oh, I love it. I love it. But that's the great thing about it, you know. I know a group of people now, they can say what they like, and, you know, it's, sure, are you rich? No, mate, I'm not. Really not. But even if I am, it doesn't matter. Oh, man. Is that all right, Luke? Does that answer anything? Do you want to, while I'm still here for the next 10 minutes, maybe, do you want to extend on that? Or it's, you know, it's not something I don't know, maybe me and Camel and Cobra can talk about that, or me and Cobra can talk about it on a podcast, or me and Camel can talk about more in depth, really, because it's a little bit difficult to really sort of express down that down that route in a short period of time. But yeah, it's cool. It's all cool stuff, and with no alcohol. God knows where that could have gone with alcohol. It would have been terrible, probably. Absolutely terrible. So, cool. What are you all doing? Good old Whiskey Wednesday. I've missed those. I've missed being like that for ages now. Yeah, it's hard. You know, you young guys out there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. You've got a tough job, you know, but it's all doable. Let's just get your mindset right, you know, more than anything. That's all that matters. So unless anyone wants to talk about anything else, I'm going to wrap that up. Thank you very much for coming in and joining me and listening to this old git rabbiting on about a load of old crap. Hopefully it's been of some use. With any luck. I don't think anyone else put anything in there. No, I don't think so. Wait, CPM. Wait, I'm waiting. Loved it, buddy. Thanks, mate. Cheers, AB. Thanks, Coin Noob. Hang on, Camel wants me to wait for some reason. I don't know why. What do you want, mate? Good night. Sleep tight. I can hear you laughing from here, Camel. See you. Love you all. Anyway, take good care. Love you all. Thank you very much for watching. Do your thing. Put some videos out there, guys. Get some videos out there. For sure. You know, keep us all going. Keep us all on our toes. And yeah, take good care. Love you lots. See you soon. Bye.